Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Tricky Jim. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, I am so excited. We've got such a wonderful day ahead. This is going to be so much fun. Thank you all so much for being here. Welcome, everybody, on Twitch and also on YouTube. And thank you so much for all those Twitch subs to get the stream kicked off. I'm talking about Stexon92. I'm talking about Gwen, Fern's the Fern. I'm talking about Carrion. I'm talking about IRL Dino. I'm talking about Eyes on Fire Art. I'm talking about Solid RK and also Hoagie Man. Thank you. Thank you all so much for the hype to get the stream kicked off. I really appreciate that. We've got finally our case of battle partners is here. And I am all moistened up and ready to go. That's right. Make sure those fingertips are nice and loose and moist and ready to crack some packs. Because this set looks like it is going to be pretty hype, honestly. I'm really excited about it. And I'm excited to talk about it. I mean, I really haven't even gotten to talk about the set at all yet either. So between like looking at the cards, haven't done that. Talking about the cards, haven't done that. Playing with the cards, haven't done that. It's all right here, right in front of us. It's all getting ready to happen right now. As you can see from my my lovely spread here, if we take a look at the spread, things are very in flux right now here on the channel. I'm working on projects. Got a lot of projects going on, and I'm excited to reveal all of those when they are fully completed. If you've been following on Discord or on the Blue Sky app, then you've seen the progress on my current studio, which I am just beyond stoked about. Yo, thank you, Dankus, for that Prime sub in the 64 months. Goofy Gudras with that sub as well. Thank you. Gracias. Let's take a moment to peek the progress on the channel. For those of you guys that are not on Discord, yes, let's take a look. Dude, check this out. This is crazy, bro. Okay, here we go. Boom. Boom. Dude. Boom. Check this out. All right. This is my new studio space. It's coming to fruition. As you can see, I hired a graffiti artist to paint the background of my new studio space. He's done an incredible job so far. His tag is yoga, and you can find him on Instagram at Melanated King Yoga. He does some amazing work. He is painted all around the country. He says he is hit walls on the streets in the lower 48 states. Okay. That's crazy. He is painted in all 48 lower states. Very talented artist, and just so thankful to be able to bring him in to be able to paint my studio. I mean, like, look at that. We've got Hisuian Sneasel here. Nuts. It just, you know, bang, hits you right when you come in the door. You got Hisuian Sneasel looking awesome there. Elekid, the tricky graffiti letters. I mean, I'm blown away. The shiny coughing, matching the color scheme perfectly. And then he even threw in his tag on this crusty old wall I got in the back. Man. So, yeah, I am just like over the moon excited with the development of this space. If you guys see, I mean, like, literally it just started as, it's just, like, imagine coming in and your studio is just going to be this white wall, right? It's like, how do you make that interesting? And my solution in this current space right here was to, like, lay up some brick veneer and do the Bear Walker skateboards. But I just didn't want to, like, It's like I'm moving. I'm getting a brand new studio space. The channel is in a place where there's a lot of things in motion right now, and I'm kind of changing the way I'm doing some things. Thank you, Lunatonian, for that Prime sub in the 13 months as well. So I kind of saw this as an opportunity for me to reset the look of everything as well, and to really make the dream come true. Because even when I did this backdrop, I really wanted a graffiti backdrop, is what I wanted the whole time. But that wasn't really possible in this studio, and now I'm glad that I didn't commission a graffiti wall in this studio, because this studio was temporary. And that studio back there, that's $100,000 renovation that has happened to that room back there. $100,000 renovation. I mean, that room was trashed, just completely trashed, uninhabitable, uneven walkable. It was not even, that space back there was not even capable of being walked through. It was just a junk space that had just accumulated a bunch of crap over the years, and now it's going to be my new studio space. So unbelievably thankful for the work that has been put into this space by Full Grip Games, and now by Yoga doing the graffiti artwork. Yeah, just nuts. Really stoked about it. It's gonna be hype to actually get in here and start working. So yeah, so that's coming along. The floor's in, got the new floor in. That's great. The lights are in, as you can see right here in this picture. The lights are in. The electricity is in. The only thing that's really left to do is the ceiling tiles, and then the heating and air conditioning unit is going to get installed as well. And then I'm in. So, like, this studio that you see here is not long for this world. I know. We've been in this space for years now, and it is getting ready to go. Thank you, Snoop, for those 2 years. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we had quite a busy weekend, because this entire project has really unfolded just over the weekend completely, and yesterday. So it yeah, it's really kind of come into focus just this entire weekend, and I can't wait to start producing content out of this space. I mean, it's going to be nuts for sure. Just an absolute dream come true. So this is going to be the new home of Tricky Jim. Oh yeah, it's all coming together, folks. Can't wait. And once this room is done, then I'm going to be able to produce. I'm going to be able to produce, tournaments downstairs as well, because the downstairs stage in the new tournament hall is like ready to go. I just need to have a booth that I can commentate and produce the matches from, and this is the booth. I mean, it's going to be here. It just is extremely cold in this space right now, because the heating and air conditioning unit has not been installed yet. And you can see, I mean, these walls are extremely raw in here. That's just like, and there's no insulation in the ceiling yet. They are going to put insulation in the ceiling. There's no insulation there yet. So it's all, it's all kind of coming together now. All right. So yes, shout out to Melanated King Yoga. He goes by Yoga on Instagram. I mean, he's done just an amazing job with that mural. Where's my ramp going? I don't know, man. I gotta figure that out. Okay, it's not exactly the smallest thing to fit into a studio space, so I'm working on that. Okay, that's Trainer Red. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's really kind of you. Thank you. Let's see. Should I? Now, here's the thing. I want to do the opening. I haven't quite figured out how to like combine Twitch and also YouTube chats yet. I just use Chatterino, which is like Twitch chats. So yeah, maybe one day I'll figure that out. Is an app on my computer really? I guess I'll open the Chatterino app. Sure. The old gym is sunsetting. It's true, but the old gym was always going to sunset in order to make room for new gym. And new gym is going to be extremely cool. Trust. New gym is going to be fire, dude. All right, there we go. We've got that. Yeah, gym version 2. I mean, listen, I had the old Tricky Gym. There have been so many iterations of Tricky Gym throughout the years. I mean, just don't make me take you down memory lane, because I'll take you down memory lane. Don't make me do it. My first videos, they were all in Darium's basement. All of them. Look at this. This Tricky Gym is done too. Yeah, I used to make videos in Darium's basement. I used to have hair that went down all the way to the middle of my back. I used to play PTCGO. PTCGO sunsetted. Then for a little while, I used to make videos out of like the closet here at Full Grip Games, like a literal closet, dude. Man. Anyways, who's excited for some battle partners? You guys excited for battle partners? I'm really excited about battle partners. The channel has been through a lot. 7 years ago, guys? 7 years ago? Who am I with here? Yo, Otto? Whew. Shout out to the time I was creating content from my old apartment, dude. That was crazy. So full of wonder and hope. I know. Why you gotta say it like that, Brayden? Battle Partners has 0 good item cards that aren't for the partner pokes. Yeah, I mean, it seems like everything in Battle Partners is geared towards. Oh yeah, shout out to the time that I used to create content out of my apartment. Yeah, dude. Shout out to the old Tricky Gym playmats, dude. Crazy stuff. But the progress has really been the entire time that I've been creating content, really has led up to this studio space. Keep in mind, no studio space that I have ever worked out of had heating or air conditioning. None. So I was either freezing in the winter or way too hot in the summer. Oh my God, I was so excited about this studio space, dude. Like, look at it. This place is a literal closet. I was excited about this. This was this was just a black closet. Why am I clipping? Am I clipping my audio clipping? Oops. Yeah, just a black closet. Yo, shout out to Natalie. Shout out to that old, oh my God, dude, that computer was ancient. That computer was ancient 6 years ago. Anyways, I'm saying, okay. The progress of the channel has all led up to this point, okay? It's all led up to this point, and now you're gonna see the everything has finally come to the studio, the productions, the content that I have envisioned this entire time is all going to start coming to fruition. So I'm excited about that. Mythic Alex, you liked the toxic card video? Any of you guys like the toxic card video? That was fun. I enjoyed doing that. Yeah, hopefully you guys liked that. That's the kind of stuff I want to do. Like, those are the kinds of videos I want to create. Those are the kinds, just like gloves for days. Why would you ask me how I feel about the Ravens losing? Why would you ask me that? Why would you ask me that? Why are you baiting me? This is what... How do I feel about the Ravens losing? Terrible! Absolutely terrible! We literally we got robbed by the snow, okay? That was it. We got robbed by the snow. I am convinced that playing in ideal conditions, we had so many sloppy mistakes that I am just convinced that would not have occurred not in the snow. But anyways, listen, I'm trying my best to forget about it, okay? Yes. Big K says, I went to bed watching the Toxic Cards video. Like a lullaby. That's, I've heard that my videos are not bad to fall asleep to. I've heard this, okay? And this is just something that I've heard. So that's cool, I guess. Increases watch time. Shout out to the Tricky Jim Live channel, all the VODs, You want some nice monotone drawl to lull yourself to sleep? Cool. Anyways, we've got battle partners, okay? Battle partners right meow. We are opening battle partners. And we've got... I got a whole case. I'm not like committed to opening the whole case because that seems like an awful lot of this set to open. But we've got a whole case here. So, and apparently, so I had the hookup to get battle partners like on Friday, but the hookup sent it to the wrong address. So I apologize for the delay. I thought we were going to be opening the set extremely early. Instead, we opened it about the same time we open it every set release, which, you know what? It's not the worst thing. So that's fine. What's the big chase card for this set? The Lily card. Lily with Clefairy. It's funny because there is no like chase full art supporter. It's a set. And thinking about this set, I kind of just want to keep some boxes sealed because you realize this set has Lily, has N, and has Iono in it. Like, are you kidding me? And also Hop. Okay, nobody cares about Hop. I'm gonna be honest. But the big chase card for this set seems to be the Lily doll, right? If you go over to Poke Beach, Poke Beaches, head over to Pocket Beach. Millions of dollars of prototype Pokemon cards, maybe forgeries, retired creatures, employee involved, huh? Oh, that's funny. Okay, most valuable cards from battle partners. Huge error. Oh, do you think we're going to get the error in? So anyways, that would be cool. And Zorak, there's an error. Keep like 2 seal. Well, we got, Natalie, we got like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 12 boxes, so we could keep quite a few sealed. Because I don't need to open 12. 6, 7 seems reasonable. But we can sell singles as well, so like, This is the chase card. It's Lily. It's Clefairy. It's full art. It's yeah. It's got Lily on it, okay? So as of January 26th, which was 2 days ago, that is the chase card. And what, 58,000 yen, that's like $300. $300 dues. Yeah. So that's the chase card. And then Iono's Belly Bolt is in second place, and Zorak EX is in third place. Yeah, that makes sense. And then you've got the misprint Zorak. That seems pretty cool, right? I think if I pull the Clefairy, I'm probably sending that to just get graded. Just go grade that thing. Because the Lilies cards, dude, in Japan, they go stupid for a Lily. I'm just saying. Like, they go stupid. They go ignorant for a Lily in Japan. I'm not even just making that up, okay? Do you know how much a Japanese Lily from, like, Ultra Prism costs? Let's see. Lily... Like, do you know? Lily full art Japanese. Yeah, like this one is $1,000. And that's not even the one, that's not even the most popular one. Also, I'm afraid to go back because I saw some fan art over there on the side and on eBay, so we're going to abort mission. I saw some fan art that was like not great. So let's not go back. And let's just focus on the opening ahead. So let's get into it. The misprint on the Zorak is that the texture pattern from this Zorak here is now on this Zorak. So you could see how like Zorak's little schnoz is actually here, but it's supposed to be here. Like you see that, the eyes and the schnoz. Yeah, it honestly, I think it just looks hideous. Like it's not even a cool misprint. It's like an ugly misprint. I mean, I guess most misprints are kind of ugly. That's like their deal. There's a Salamence EX. Okay, so what do these cards do? Okay, because I want to be able to talk about them. So let's pull up Justin Basil. Or let's say Pokemon Proxies. Pokemon Proxies. I wonder if Jack has done this yet. You got my proxies, Jack? Oh yeah, he does. Dude, shout out to Pokemon Proxies. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, so we've got the whole set just kind of translated into proxies right here. Yo, Mamoswine EX, Mammoth Carry. That's crazy. So I'm going to be having Jesse Parker on next week to play with these cards. These cards don't release for the rest of the world until like it's a while. Okay, like March. So I'm not rushing to get the content out, but I want to get the content out. So like next week, Jesse and I are going to be doing our first set of gameplay with the misprint Zorks, like 80k yen. Are you serious right now? All right, we're pulling that misprint Zorak, dude. Yeah, we're opening today. We're playing the set next week. I had originally said that I was going to do a TCG Pocket stream tomorrow with the new set, but apparently the new set in Pocket might not come out until like Thursday morning or something. So I still plan on going live tomorrow, but we might just like mess around and talk about other stuff. You know, maybe we'll do a set review. That could be cool. But then also maybe there's some credence to like doing the set review after I play with the cards. But then also, what if I just do the set review like just what if I just wing it and we just make stuff up? Just first impressions. But then I'm kind of somewhat concerned that maybe the set review on YouTube won't even do very well because the set doesn't come out until like March, and people like, are people really looking for a Journey Together set review already when the set doesn't come out till March? Should I do the set review like maybe in February instead? I don't know. You got to time it correctly, right? So that I can min-max viewership and engagement on my content. God, I hate that. But it's the life I lead. Anyways, let's get into this. Let's do this thing. What do I think the best trainers Pokemon is? Let's read real quick. I'm going to do some reading, some boring reading. Okay. Because I want to have like an idea of what I'm looking at while I'm opening the cards. So let's do that. Close Cleave, 30-30, Brave Slash, 240. You can put the hop stuff on it, make them do a million, billion, gajillion damage. Okay, cool. I mean, Zacian, dude, we already had Zacian. We already had Brave Blade, and now you're going to make me do it again. Zork, Ends version, EX, Night Joker. Choose one of your bench Ends Pokemon uses this attack. So from what I could tell, it seems like you want to use Ends Zork, and you want to copy the dragon. Reshiram. Something like that. Where's Ends Reshiram, dude? What the heck? Where is it? Shouldn't it be here with a dragon Pokemon? Is it not a dragon? Bruh, you're killing me here. It's there, but it's blank? That's crazy. You're so right. It is there, but it is blank. Anyways, guess we're here. Okay, Justin Basil. Shout out to justinbasil.com. What's next? Journey Together. Visual selected proxies. Yo, we got Volcanion. Yeah, so it seems like the thing you want to do with the Ends Zork is you want to copy Ends Reshiram. Ends Reshiram can do 170, or it can do 20 for each damage counter on this Pokemon. I mean, that just kind of seems... Is there something that I'm missing? Because that kind of seems like what you want to do with it, right? Is there something that I'm missing there? Yo, what's up, Adrian? On YouTube asking where the kickflip's at. We'll get, I will return. I will return to kickflips one day. I will. Darmanitan? You got to be kidding. There's an Ends Darmanitan. Discard all energy is attack does 90 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay. 30 damage for each energy. Okay. So basically he can Radiant Greninja as well. Okay, but worse than Radiant Greninja because it's not 90 to anything. So, Blatantism wants to see a switch heal. Okay, I could do that too. That's fine. No problem. Thank you so much. Dickerzonti for that sub in the 13 months. Peter the Lizard for that sub in the 13 months. And also Spring Chanel for the Prime sub in the 10 months. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. So, Volcanion EX. You make them burned, right? Okay, that's fine. And then moving energy. Okay, that's fine. This thing, 20 damage for each lightning energy attached to your Ionos Pokemon. Probably not good, but interesting. You kind of have these... Isn't there there's trainers? All right, let's see what the trainers do. Sorry, I'm trying to take this all in at once. Ends Pokemon in play, has no retreat cost. Okay, attach basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Ends Pokemon. Well, that's ridiculous. Ends PP up? No! No! Not the PP up. No! Not the PP up, bro. No. What else could it possibly be named other than Ends PP up, dude? Come on. We got to be able to do something better than that. Ends vitamins. Ends power up. What does PP stand for in the video game? What? PowerPoints? Huh. That ends PP up. All right. Well, because that was my biggest question coming into this set was going to be how is N gonna get his PP up? How is N going to get? How is N Zorak? How is N Zorak going to get enough energy on it to attack? That was my question, right? Because in the Pokemon TCG, you gotta get your Pokemon powered up in a single turn. It's just what you have to do. You can't just be like, oh, well, turn 1, I'll attach to N Zorua, and then turn 2, I'll like, no, we're way past that. Okay, you have to be able to go from 0 to fully powered up in the same turn. So, and I'm pretty sure Dark Patch is like gone, right? Dark Patch. Can anybody confirm or deny? I'm pretty sure Dark Patch is gone. So that's not going to be a thing, right? Yeah. Dark Patch is rotated, but thankfully we've got N's PP up to help us get energy onto our N's Pokemon. So that's fantastic. Yellow border cards all gone. Got it. Okay, fine. Doesn't matter. We've got N's PP up just for the N's Pokemon. Fantastic. So you can use N's PP up to put Darkness Energy on your Zorak. You've got Hop's Choice Band, which is ridiculous and makes your attack cost less and also do 30 more damage. You've got Hop's Bag to go get Hop's Choice Band. You've got Iris's Fighting Spirit. Discard card from your hand. Draw until you have 6. Okay. Lavincia. 2 basic lightning. It's like the metal stadium that gets you 2 metal energy back, but for lightning Pokemon, which makes sense with Iono's Pokemon. Lily's Pearl, blah blah blah. Knocked out. 1 fewer prize card. That's broken. Okay, that's just broken, dude. Like this card is broken. Mount Cornet. That's right. That's right. Trevor Sisko on YouTube says that's a rock hard strategy. I agree. I agree. I have to agree. All right, so fewer prize card. That's broken. That's literally like a life dew. You can play 4 life dew on your Lily's Pokemon. That's crazy. You realize that's like an A spec, okay? Anytime, do not underestimate anytime they give you an A spec, but it's not an A spec. You got to look at that, okay? This card is literally an A spec. This is life dew just for Lily's Pokemon. I'm just saying, like, that's broken. That is incredibly broken. The power level, they have deemed this power level to be like A spec power level, and now they're just like, but all the Lily's Pokemon can have it. That's fine. So that's broken. No retreat cost for your N's Pokemon. That's fine. Exchange ticket. That's a fun card. After counting your prize cards, shuffle, put them on the bottom of your deck, and take that many cards. I like this card. This card's cool. That's a fun card. Brock's Scouting. I like this card. Now, I don't think it's going to be playable, but I like it. That's fun. Maybe it'll be playable in some... I don't know. The game seems to have evolved past, like, supporters that get Pokemon. Like, back in the day, this would have been a very powerful supporter. In Gym Leader Challenge, potentially a good supporter, but, like, in Standard... Standard seems to have left that kind of supporter, like, back in 2010. Yeah. Like way back then. Yeah, this thing is ridiculous. Just does one... It makes all your Hops Pokemon do 30 more damage. That's crazy. This thing, ridiculous. This thing, the fact that they gave Hop also, like a catcher effect on this double is crazy. These Pokemon are very powerful. And then Zorak's got trade. All right, the Fairy Zone. The weakness of your opponent's Dragon Pokemon is now Psychic. Full Moon Rondo. 20 damage for each bench Pokemon. I mean, right? And then you could play it with, like, the Area Zero Underdepths. You could have Big Bench. But how are you getting the energy onto your Lily's Clefairy EX? The Tyranitar is kind of crazy. As often as you like during your turn, you attach a basic lightning energy from your hand to one of your items. Yeah, that's actually crazy too. So like, I forgot about that. So for the Voltorb, right, 20 damage for each lightning energy attached to your items Pokemon. I mean, and then you can attach as many lightning. Yeah, it's just like he just gives you Rain Dance for your lightning guys. Like that's kind of crazy. Okay. Yeah, Clefairy is a basic. Yeah, of course. How are we getting energy onto Clefairy in order to do a full moon rondo or whatever? Is that even like a valid strategy? Because this is like the whole Lily deck right now. Seems to just be Clefairy, right? Like, I don't think that there's anything else. Is there any other Lily Pokemon in this whole set? I'm pretty sure it's just, yeah. It's just that. Crispin? Nah, dog. Gardevoir lists. We're playing it in Silly Leagues. Okay, thank you. Gardevoir. Yes. Xatu. Oh, yeah, Xatu, dude. Charizard lists have it, too. Well, I guess that makes sense because it gives you a way to one-hit KO Dragapult. This card just one-hit KOs Dragapult. This is the Dragapult killer. When you think about it, yeah, the weakness to each of your opponents. Yo? The Dragapult Slayer? Thank you, Squeeze, for that sub in the 70 months. Yo, thank you. Okay, so that thing counters Dragapult because Regidrago is going to be rotated. So Spike Energy is bad. It's just... It's Rocky Helmet on an energy. Postwick. The fact that Hop gets Postwick Stadium and the Snorlax is like somewhat ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest. All right, I feel like I got my mind wrapped around this set. Daunting Gaze. While this Pokemon is in the active spot, can't play item. Yo, item locking T-Tar. Let's freaking go, dude. 150 damage. Discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. This card's kind of crazy with it. Snorlax does not stack. All right, this card's kind of fire. This card, I mean, Mamoswine EX, I'm not going to lie. Mamoswine EX is kind of like my dude. I like this card. Any other Mamoswine EX fans in the chat? 300, first of all, fighting type guy. Amazing. Second of all, 340 hit points. Third of all, Mammoth Carry. Once during your turn, search your deck for a Pokemon and put it into your hand. Fourth of all, Rumbling March. This attack does 40 more damage for each stage 2 Pokemon on your bench. Bruh. That could do infinite damage. Do I like the new Wailord for Gym Leader Challenge from YouTube? Yes, of course I do. I'm a huge Hydro Pump Wailord fan. Yes. Yeah, this guy is kind of nuts. But the problem is the attack cost is 2 fighting energy. Yeah, and we have Pokemon Stage 2 that cheat, like Luxray and Klinklang. Mega RVDO. Oh my goodness, you are so right. What's Blaziken EX do? Once during your turn, attach a basic energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. We've solved it. All you have to do is get all Blazikens and yeah, there you go. Garganacles, so true. You could use Garganacle and like, oh yeah, dude. Oh, I'm gonna build that. I'm building that for show. Are any of these cards in the theme decks? Many of these seem like they're probably in the theme decks, right? Like Blaziken is not in Journey Together, right? It's in the or in that it will be in Journey Together. It's not in Battle Partners. Is it in the theme decks? I'm going to have to order some of these online. Because the Blaziken seems like that card. I guess I'll open the set. I don't know. Anybody want to open the cards? You guys ready to do that? Anyone else? Anyone else want to get to the opening? I feel like we've done enough fooling around. I'm kind of excited to open some cards, so yeah, let's do it. Yeah. I prefer the pings. All right, I've got this like camera set up. Okay, so this is how we've done it. I've got, all right, check this out. Okay, and then oh yeah, look at this. I've got the setup like I'm a breaker. Sorry, YouTube, I haven't figured out how to get you also onto the screen, but you know, it's still a work in progress. Okay, yeah, I got the breaker set up. All right, I'm like straddling the camera. There we go. I promise I'm not going to hit that as much as I'm hitting it right now. Okay. There. Postcard prices, every hit. I definitely got to take this shirt off because it's getting hot in here. I got this camera. This camera is my iPhone, so I'm kind of stoked about that. I got the iPhone shot. Yeah, this is just my phone, and then sheesh. I got the Tricky Gym playmat. Yes. So, for those of you who are not aware of how we do things here on Tricky Gym, I'm a trading card game player. I'm not a breaker, okay? A trading card game player and a trading card game content creator who does not make I don't make content about just like breaks or anything like that, or you know, about card prices, or that's not my thing. We actually talk about playing the game here. That's our angle, okay? We talk about playing the game. So I've got all of these lovely boxes, and the reason that we're opening them is so that we can, well, you know, it's content, okay? So we are here. Part of the reason we're here is for content. But the other part of the reason is that I am going to open these, and then I'm going to get cards out of them, right? And then we're going to build decks out of the cards, and then we're going to show those decks off on the channel and create content out of those. So that's also a thing. Okay, I feel like I need one more light. Like there needs to be a little bit more light here. So hold, okay? Hold, chatters. Hold. There needs to be one more. I need a light. I've got it. Okay. Oh, well, that's ugly. I want it to be in, like, the shot. That's fine. All right, bet. See, but then the light's right here. That's just like, that's cringe. Can't have that. You know what? It's probably fine. Hold on. I could just boost the exposure a bit. Man, I am like just wasting so much time. All right, who's ready to get started? Real, not clickbait. Let's go. We've got our very first box of Battle Partners. Let's get started. Just clipped my fingernails, so doesn't exactly make my life a lot easier. Let's open. All right, I have a couple of things that I want out of this set. First of all, gotta make sure that we're moistened up, right? That is like one of the most important parts of pack opening, is you got to make sure that you're nice and moist, because the last thing that you want is some crusty tips. Okay, when you're trying to, like, if your fingers are looking all crusty, like that's the last thing you want. That's just gonna, you put all this effort into having like a nice into having a nice setup, and then everything is just looking crusty, and you can't have that. It's just gonna kill the vibe. So gotta moisten up. But then the problem with moistening up is that then the packs become impossible to open. So that's like also an issue with doing things that way. I'm going to be sleeving my hits in the best sleeves for your Pokemon TCG cards, or really any of your valued cardboard Dragon Shield sleeves. Okay, they are the best sleeves around. Yes, I'm getting paid to say that. However, I would say it even if I wasn't getting paid to say it. Okay. Just saying. Dragon Shields are the best. Boom. So we've got our perfect fits. We've got our packs. And let's take a look at that pack art, shall we? Look at that. Okay. There we go. The journey together, friends. Can we boost that just a touch? That looks pretty good. All right. Everybody's here. Pack art looks nice. We've got Lily. We've got Iono. I think the upside of this set is like infinite, because it's got, this is fine. There, that's fine exposure. Because it's got Lily and Iono in it, right? And N. Like they like, those aren't my favorite guys, but a lot of people do really like those folks, right? Okay, first pack. We've got here's our man Bagon. All right, who do you think is going to be the first Pokemon? Am I going to forget any Pokemon's name? That's usually a game I like to play with the Japanese sets, because listen, I've pretty much dedicated my life to creating content about the Pokemon trading card game, but there's like 1,000 Pokemon at this point, and I promise you it's so much harder to remember their names when you're put on the spot like this. All right, you got Corviknight, Lotad, Bagon, and Joltik. Boom. And I don't know whose city that is, but that's okay. I'm not holding myself to cities. Obsidian Wraith on YouTube wants to know, is En's Zoroark going to be as meta? Oh my gosh, the lotion is killing me right now. Is En's Zoroark going to be as meta as Zoroark GX from the Sun and Moon days? The thing is that it can't be as good, because N Zoroark only combos with N's Pokemon. But what made Zoroark GX so broken is that you could play it with anything. So, like, by definition, N Zoroark cannot be as good, is my thought. All right, so we've got Darmanitan, and we've got Piloswine, and we've got Kamolalola, or whatever. Okay, Kamalala. The Piloswine? That's a Piloswine. Yeah, it's Piloswine for sure, right? All right, we got Metagross. We've got don't tell me, Wattrel. There's Wattrel and Kilowattrel. Ionos. Okay, so we've got Ionos, Wattrel. There we go. Boom. Yo, thank you, Luna, for that Prime sub. Appreciate it, Luna. Thank you so much. And thank you, Freya Ardius, for that Prime sub as well. Yeah, I really want one of the ends. Regis Rock, Magmar, Hops, Wooloo, Pupitar. Man, we got some cool fellows here. Not a single holo yet. Yeah, that's been crazy. I'm gonna be honest. No holos, kind of. All right, we got a holo. Him. Would you just take in his magnificence? Well, Lord. Yes, what a certified unit. My goodness. Wailord. The holo is funny. Well, it's the water. It's treated differently, like, I think, right? It looks like, I don't know, maybe I'm just tripping, but it kind of feels like it's treated differently. Like the way that which is cool because it actually makes it look like it's underwater, right? Yeah, of course, Brandon. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so Wailord. So this Wailord is perfect for your Gym Leader Challenge deck. Thank you, Chase Mamba, for that Prime sub in the 11 months. Thank you. I'm a big fan of the Water Hydro Pump Gym Leader Challenge deck. For those of you that don't know, Gym Leader Challenge is a fan-run custom Pokemon TCG formats where you can only play one type of Pokemon in your deck. You can only play one of each card in your deck, and there's no rule box cards allowed. This thing's insane. 240 hit points on a single prize Pokemon, and its attack does 10 plus 50 more for each water attached to it. So you're doing 210 for 4 water energies. You can easily get those energy onto your Wailord with like Rain Dance or like, Super Cold on Baxcalibur or Ice Dance on Frostmoth, one of those. We got the Lily's Pearl as well and a Larvitar. Wonderful. What's the Regirock's ability do? I don't know. Does somebody know? I doubt it's very good. Maybe I'm being pessimistic. Hey, let's go. We're on the board with an Enzork EX. There we go. Enzork EX has 280 hit points and an attack that lets you use any of your other Enz Pokemon's attacks in play. There's Enz Reshiram and Enz Darmanitan are probably the best attackers you're going to want to copy. And then, of course, in true Zoroark fashion, it has trade. So you can just discard a card from your hand and draw 2 cards. Really, I mean, Enzork EX could just be played as a draw engine in any deck. It's a 280 hit point Pokemon. It's weak to grass and has the trade ability. So you could play this in anything, just as some draw power. So that's nice. We've also got Iono's Voltorb, which does 20 damage times the amount of lightning energy attached to your Iono's Pokemon, and the Iono's Belly Bolt accelerates energy to your Iono's Pokemon. So that's kind of neat. I am excited to build an Enzork deck. That is certainly going to be one of the decks that I am building to play in my upcoming tabletop streams. So, yeah, the Enz deck is probably top of the list as far as decks that people are excited about. Yo, check that out. We've got our first art rare of the opening, Enz Reshiram. I'm pretty sure that we're getting this thing as an Elite Trainer Box promo in English, but in Japanese, that is not the case. So this card is quite beautiful. If we look at that illustration there, amazing artwork. It's the booster box promo. Oh yeah, aren't our English booster boxes getting we're getting promos in our booster boxes, right? We're going to start getting box toppers. I heard about that. That's a thing. $50 card? Are you serious, Carrion? This card is worth something? Okay, well, I'll go ahead and I'll put that in the sleeve. I know people are excited about this deck, and the Enz deck. That's pretty sick. Cool. Love it. And that card's hyped for sure. Look at him. I mean, he's looking awfully ominous. There's some really cool art. We got the Hops Choice Band, whatever, too. Shelgon. Shelgon is honestly just, he's going to kick your butt, right? I mean, are you messing with that Shelgon? And then, who? Carablast or whatever that. This has got to be one of the worst Pokemon ever. Nobody likes this guy. No, not a single person. That is one of the worst Pokemon. That is an F tier Pokemon. Enamorus, I like Enamorus more than I like that thing. Rookidee, Beldum, Lombre, Sandaconda, Articuno. Very nice, very nice. I like Carablast. No, you don't. Nobody likes Carablast. You're just trying to be nice to Carablast because I was mean to Carablast. Nobody likes Carablast. Druddigon, Sigilyph, Rockruff, Spike Energy, and Cloth. Now, lots of people like Cloth. I mean, look how cool he is. He is extremely cool. Escavalier is cool. I disagree with that as well. I think Escavalier is also very cringe. Escavalier is like never had a good Pokemon card. It doesn't look cool. He's not a good type. There's nothing to like about Escavalier. Okay. Now, Shelmet is cool. Carablast and Escavalier, not cool. Extremely not cool. Cramorant, cool. Kling-Clang. No, this is Clang. Clink, Clang, and Kling-Clang. This is Ends Clang. Nice. Here we go. We've got Dudunsparce EX. I don't think that card is very good. I remember I looked at it briefly, but it was extremely forgettable. I know a card is not going to be good if I read it and then forgot. Caterpie, he's nice. Pancham, he's nice. Shuppet, he's nice. Magmortar, I'm pretty sure Magmortar makes it so that your burned Pokemon takes 3 more damage counters or something. So Volcanion EX, auto burns. We've got Ribombee. All right, what's Ribombee do? Can any chatter help me out? Because I remember Lily's Clefairy, but what's Lily's Ribombee do? Why is he so spherical? What is, dude? Why is he so spherical? Metapod, Hops Bag, Escavalier. I'm not gonna lie. They tried their hardest to make Escavalier a cool Pokemon here. They heard my critiques and they were like, "That's not true, Andrew. Some people are going to like it." Oh, okay. So the Ribombee, Lily's Ribombee is like a Pokepuff style thing. Yeah, Stellar Wish Gaming. Yes, thank you for picking up on the Drake and Josh reference. Yes. And we've pulled our very first Ends PP up. Yes. And Ends Zorua as well. Wonderful. Hops, Silly Cobra, Maractus. Wooloo. We got another Ends Reshiram. That's wonderful. Dang. Yeah, that card kind of goes crazy. So he does 170 damage. So Enzork can copy Ends Reshiram, right? For 2 Darkness Energy, can do that attack that does 170. Or it's got this other attack that does 20 damage times the amount of damage counters on this Pokemon, right? So, if they hit your Enzork, then you can, retaliate with that attack, that, revenge style attack, right? That's cool. Parasect, he's cool. He's nice. Are we putting Ends Reshiram in GLC decks? I don't think so. That's a very, very expensive attack. 4? Are you really committing 4 energy to that thing? Come on. I mean, come on. I feel like sorting my guys based on whose Pokemon they are. Iono's Bellybolt. Yes. Iono's Bellybolt is so cool. Coughing is so cool. Yo, look at that coughing. That is some awesome coughing artwork there. That's fantastic. But anyways, let's look at the Iono's Bellybolt EX, 280 hit points. I cannot believe that 280 is like the stage 1 number now. That's really crazy to me. That 280 is just like, that's where we need to go in order for stage 1 Pokemon to be balanced. Thank you, Pokemon V-Star. Thank you, Pokemon VMAX, for just like soiling it. Okay. Soiling everything. But anyways, we've got Iono with her Bellybolt, 280 hit points. It's got this ability that lets you just attach as many lightning energy from your hand to your Iono's Pokemon as you like during your turn. So you can just like rain all of those lightning energy into play. And then its attack does 230 damage. I don't know what it does, but if I had to guess, it would be something like, this Pokemon can't attack next turn, if I'm guessing. That's my guess. That's my guess. Let me know. Am I correct? I can almost guarantee you. I don't need to put that in sleep. I can almost guarantee you that that's what it does. God. If you want proof that the card design has gotten a little lazy, just look at how many Pokemon can't attack again next turn. It's absurd. They started in Sword and Shield and they just haven't looked back. They were like, "Oh yeah, dude. What if we just what if we just made it so that they can't attack next turn?" You know. So, what? Pangoro. Cool. Yep, and they all do like 220. Well, what if we just what if we made an attack that just did like 220 damage and then like, you know, then they like couldn't attack next turn. Hop, Snorlax, and Carablast, Swinub, Selgor. Hop Snorlax is crazy. It's got this ability that makes it so that all of your Hops Pokemon do 30 more damage. Doesn't stack, but that means that its 3 energy attack does 170 damage, and then you can put Hop's Choice Belt on it, make it so it does 200 damage for just 2 energy. Crazy. All right, so I'm starting like a Hops pile too. I've got an Ends pile, I've got an Iono's pile, and I got a Hops pile. And then I'm going to have to create a Lily pile, but the only thing that's going in the Lily pile, I guess, is the Lily's Clefairy. Hops Choice Band. That's fine. Because Lily's Comfy is not a good card, right? I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, Lily's Pearl is good. Sure. But I'm talking about, like, Meowscarada, dude? Got Meowscarada? Okay. Very nice. The Snorlax, yeah, the Hops Pokemon are going to be kind of crazy for Gym Leader Challenge. I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, the Hops Pokemon, they're kind of nuts. There we got an Iono's Electrode. My wife Natalie is trying to collect every Electrode ever, and I can give her this Electrode for her collection. Let's go. Boom. Very nice. Yes, she's trying to do a worldwide master set of every... Is she missing anything significant? I mean, like, she's missing mostly extremely obscure, like, languages. Hops Wooloo. I heard somebody say in the chat that Hops Wooloo was their chase card. And here we go. We've got it. Look at that. Beautiful Wooloo. Hop just looking out into the distance. Wooloo also looking out into the distance like a shepherd with his flock. Wow. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Is that what it's called? Shepherd flock of sheep? Shepherd with something of sheep? What do you call a group of sheep? What would you call that? A herd. Probably a herd. That'd make more sense, huh? Lycanroc. Octillery. Hopsashian is going to be able to do a lot of damage, guys. Yeah, for sure. Yo, Matangalang. Look at him. Guess what, guys? It's our second PP up. Let's go. PP up count. Someone on YouTube is saying that it is called a flock. Maybe I wasn't so crazy after all. Our very first Volcanion EX. You know, thank you, Demonic Mike, for that Prime sub in the 15 months. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Volcanion EX has an ability that just lets you make the opponent's active Pokemon burned. So it can just do some residual damage. Do you have to discard an energy or anything in order to do it? I think you do, right? You like can discard an energy, make them burned. What does he do? It's something like that. A smaller number is a flock. Then I was correct. Yo, Brock. Full art Brock. Oh, yeah. Look at this handsome lad. If you're trying to play a supporter for turn that gets you 2 basic Pokemon or instead gets you 1 evolution Pokemon, then Brock is your guy. Yes. Once per turn. He has to be active? Aw, man. There you go. Brock. Very cool, Brock. I'm not gonna lie, Brock is not looking like he's necessarily like the Riz Daddy there. There's also this Ludicolo. I think that's my first Ludicolo of the opening. He makes it so that your Pokemon get 40 more hit points or something? Something like that? Is that what it does? Is it only water Pokemon? I think I've done a really good job. I haven't forgotten a single Pokemon's name yet, so that's really nice. Remoraid, Silicobra, Noibat. Oh, is that a Kamiya Noibat? Is it? Oh, yeah. You already know. Okay, Iono's Tadbulb, which we need for Iono's, yeah, you know, Belly Bolt. Ends Purloin. Hops Corviknight Jr. All right, that's no way. There's Rookity, and then there's Corviknight, and then there's... I knew there was going to be one. Okay, and then Ruffian. Corvisquire. Dude, no... You've got to be kidding me. Corvisquire? That's what it is? Corvisquire? All right, I'm not even mad at myself for forgetting Corvisquire. That's ridiculous. Butterfree, Weezing's looking sick. Corvisquire? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at him. Dude, what a magnificent hit. Focus, please. On the whale. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you, Tribal Chief, for that Prime sub. Yo, this whale is absolutely gorgeous. Amazing artwork. The sunset, the reefs, the whale. How is he so vertical is my question. But, you know, there's a little ship up there. The beauty's in the details, chat. Look at this thing. Absolutely amazing. And did I get another PP up? I didn't get a PP up. Did I? I threw my pack. No, there's no PP up here. You were looking at Hop's bag. Beautiful card there. Love it. Woo! Cool. That one goes in my personal collection. Got a Tadbulb. Okay. Dope. Last pack of this booster box. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Hops Battle VIP Pass. I forgot that's what that did. That's crazy. And we got our first Lily's Clefairy. Yes, you may have heard of Lily's Clefairy doll, but let me tell you about Lily's Clefairy EX. Lily's Clefairy EX is the hottest new Lily's Pokemon, and it does 20 damage times the amount of bench Pokemon in play. There you go. Cool. And it can one-hit KO Dragapult with its Fairy Zone ability, which makes all of your, makes all of your opponent's Dragon Pokemon weak to Psychic. Fairy Zone making Pokemon weak to Psychic. Make it make sense. I'm going to sort these out just a little bit because I kind of forgot during that. But I just want to pull out like a couple of the Ionos Pokemon, keep them somewhat separated so that it's easier for me to go through at the end. What's this stadium do? Oh my god, the Hop Stadium makes it your Pokemon do 30 more damage? That's so broken, dude. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, anyways, let's get into the next box, shall we? I yearn for a hit that is not that Brock card, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. That Full Art Brock, that ain't it, dude. Oh my gosh. Dying over here. Are we going to see some tabletop gameplay for Journey Together? Of course, of course. Next Wednesday, we're doing our first Journey Together tabletop session with Jesse. That is the plan. Tomorrow I was going to do the Pocket set release, but apparently that doesn't come out until the middle of the night, so. Yeah, let's dodge the Full Art Brock this time, shall we? Whale time! Here's the whale, it never fails, it makes me want to wag my tail. Yes, Salamence EX, baby. Salamence. Very cool. I don't even know what that Salamence does. I'm pretty sure I took a quick glance at it and it looked bad. Am I going to do any more Neopets gameplay? Yes, I am. In fact, I just reached out to the team over at Upper Deck because they said that they were going to send me some Neopets product. But they haven't done that yet, so I was like kind of at a standstill for the 25th anniversary, right? Because they said that they were going to send me stuff for the 25th anniversary, and I was like, cool, I'll just wait until they send me that. And apparently they're putting together a package of like everything from the 25th anniversary set, so that like we can just build decks with the entire set. So I think they're getting me a 25th anniversary master set, which is like amazing, and I'm so excited about that. It just hasn't shown up yet. So I'm very excited to dive into more Neopets. I just haven't. Maybe I'll even make a Neopets channel. Maybe it'd be Tricky Pets. I'm going to be making some new channels. I have a new channel that I'm creating. I'm going to create check that out. I am going to create at least one new channel that I already have in the works. I'm not doing a name reveal yet, okay? No name reveal yet for me. But I am creating a new YouTube channel where I release all of my casual content. So you'll no longer see like casual stuff on the Tricky Gym main channel. Right now I've got two channels. I've got Tricky Gym and I've got Tricky Gym Live. Tricky Gym Live is where you all are watching the live stream here on YouTube. And then Tricky Gym is my main channel where I think the expectation is like mostly competitive, kind of like standard, at least somewhat competitive, like Pokemon TCG content. I found that like casual content, though very popular across YouTube, does not do well on the Tricky Gym channel. And I think that we have some potential here to create some very good casual Pokemon TCG content. But the Tricky Gym viewers don't really want to watch that. And that's okay. That's okay. But like, I'd rather the stuff not get buried I'd rather the stuff not get buried. So I am creating a casual channel that is going to have its own name so that I can basically use that as a place to release my casual content. And so that I don't get, so the algorithms don't mess me up because the competitive viewers don't want to watch the casual content. Here's another Iono's Belly Bolt DX. Let's go. Mrs. BMFVR says, is it Tricky Hideout? Yeah, how'd you figure that out, okay? Yeah, it's Tricky Hideout, okay? That's going to be the name of the new channel. It's Tricky Hideout. It's not up yet, okay? I mean, it's up, like it exists, but it doesn't have anything on it, okay? I wasn't going to do a name reveal yet. But yes, it's going to be Tricky Hideout. I've got Tricky Gym, I've got Tricky Gym Live, and I'm going to have Tricky Hideout. And then I'll probably have Tricky Pets. Yeah. So I'll figure it out. Figure it out as I go. But yes, Tricky Hideout is going to be the home of the my casual content. FVR. Yeah, you've already subscribed. There have been a few people who have found it already, which is wild to me. Because, like, how did you find that? How did you know? We've got another Hops Wooloo. The Mahone Zone? Yeah, I think I'm good on that. Calling it the Mahone Zone. Tricky Pets? I don't know. But, like, I think the thing is about content creation, and I hate this. I hate this side of content creation, is that, like, you have to play the algorithm. You just, like, have to create for the algorithms. You have to. Right? It's just what it is. Like, you have to create for the algorithm. So in order to create for the algorithm, you have to, like, each channel has to deliver exactly what its subscribers are. Oh, is it visible under featured channels? Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. In order to, like, to play the algorithms, you have to deliver exactly what your subscribers to each channel are, like, expecting or wanting, right? So, like, when you create varied content on a channel, it's not good for your algorithms, right? Because then people start to say, like, oh, well, I'm not interested in that, right? Even though I'm subbed to this channel, I'm not interested in that content from this channel. And then it, like, teaches the algorithm that those people don't like your videos anymore. And then, yeah, it's just a mess. So, like, we don't bow to the algorithms? Yeah, sorry, Nurgan. We actually have to in order to make a living. So you'll notice that it's not just me. Pretty much all content creators have lots of YouTube channels, don't we? I wish it wasn't the case. I wish you could just use it as, like, I wish you could just have one channel and just use that for all of your stuff. But, like, that's just not the way that YouTube works. So don't subscribe to Tricky Gym Hideout if you don't want to see casual stuff. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're going to mess it up. If you're here, okay, and you're like, wow, I'm going to go sub to Tricky Gym's new channel, and then you don't click on any of my videos, you're ruining it. So don't do that. It's called Tricky Gym Hideout, Tricky Hideout for a reason. It's my secret channel for casual content. I am trying to court casual viewers. Okay? Casual. Oh, we got a Mammoth Swine. Let's go. Let's go. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, like the kind of stuff that Heather and I create, that's, like, more of the vibe. Like, if you've ever watched, like, me and Heather's content, that's the kind of stuff that's going to go on Tricky Hideout. Is, like, challenges, deck building challenges, things like that, right? Like, not standard. Not a single standard thing will be on Tricky Hideout. No mention of standard, okay? In fact, on Tricky Hideout, we pretend standard doesn't exist. That's the vibe of Tricky Hideout, okay? Mammoth Swine is crazy. This guy is going to be sick. So if you're into that, then you can go ahead and subscribe. But if you're not into that and you just want to see standard stuff, then by God, stay here, okay? Because that's why I'm running, is so that I have a casual outlet, right? Because the casual stuff does not do well on this channel, because this channel was built from the ground up to be a competitive channel, and I like that. I know. What does Gym Leader Challenge content go on? Does it go on Hideout, or does it go to Gym? I think it has to go on Tricky Gym main channel for now. Hideout is like more casual than that. Yeah, Hideout is like deck building, challenges, is like game show style stuff. Guess what, trainers? That's our third PP up. Let's go. Ends PP up number 3. But no, Gym Leader Challenge, like I think like even Jesse and I's like expanded challenges, those are still going on Tricky Gym. It's the really casual stuff is going to go on Tricky Hideout, because it's kind of like an experiment. I also have noticed, and you guys have noticed this too, because I've noticed it, and I know you guys have noticed it, because you guys log on to YouTube sometimes. YouTube's algorithms are really pushing new channels. Like really, like heavy pushing new channels, which is awesome. But like it means that I could stand to benefit from that by creating a new channel, right? Yo, thank you, Sean. That sub in the 74 months. I appreciate it. Thanks, Sean. And thank you for helping me get these boxes. I appreciate that. I know. Having like a series with like parts, that's very meta now. Yo, we've got our playset of PP ups. Let's go. I know. I hate it. I hate that I have to like... Yeah, Jesse says, I always see some 300 viewer videos on the top of my feed nowadays. I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm creating a new YouTube channel. I'm creating a new YouTube channel. And it's going to be for the casual content. But all the competitive stuff will still be on Tricky Gym. And even like all my stuff with like Jesse will still be on Tricky Gym main channel as well. So even like the all-star challenges that we're doing, that's pretty sick. The all-star challenges that we're doing will all be on the Tricky Gym main channel as well. Gym Leader Challenge will be on the... See, look how crusty that is, dude. You see, this is why I lotion up. Like that's gnarly. Like that... my thumb is disgusting. Pocket seems to be doing well on the main channel, so I think I'm just going to keep it there, right? Like, my last Pocket video has 100,000 views, so, like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Will Hideout have Neopets content? No. I'm actually thinking about putting my Neopets content on another channel. And the reason for that is that if you ever release a video that your subscribers do not want to see, that buries the rest of your content, right? So like it is extremely beneficial for you as a content creator to only release one type of content on your channel. Now, that is extremely unlike the kind of content that I create, which is extremely varied. I like to do a whole bunch of stuff. I like to do everything, right? I like to do pack openings. I like to do gameplay. I like to do TCG, well, I did used to like to do TCGO. I like to do tabletop content. I like to do Gym Leader Challenge, right? But like, no, he's correct. No, dude, no. I can't believe I got the hit. And I'm like, no, but he's not. He's correct. He's not the misprint, dude. He's not the misprint. Still a huge dub, but like, you know, I'm looking for the misprint. The misprint has the wrong texture on it, but you know what? It's still a very pretty card. So let's go. We got ourselves a huge hit. Gold Ends Zork EX. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I know. You've never seen somebody so mad about getting the rarest card. That's because there's a more expensive version that's the misprints. Yes, but this is not the misprints. This is the correct version. So that's why we were bummed. But it's a very nice card, and we're very happy to have it. But there's a rarer one, right? There's a rarer one. There's a rarer one. So that's why. That's why. All right, he gets that treatment. All right, that was the last pack of that booster box. So that is box number 2. Let's get on to box number 3. I know, we might as well just rip it in half for sure. Worthless card. But yes, like I was saying, and I saw Purple Cliff just released a video that was very kind of echoing a very similar sentiment as well, because Purple Cliff is kind of redoing his channels too, and Purple Cliff just created a Purple Cliff Live YouTube channel. It's the same thing. It's like basically and I hate the algorithms. I hate the algorithms. I hate them so much. Every once in a while, the algorithms show me something nice, but like for the most part, the algorithms don't understand me. Sometimes I'll just go on YouTube and I watch something, but that doesn't mean I want to watch more of it. But then the algorithm thinks I want to watch a lot more of it. Like, it's horrible, right? I feel like the algorithm, like my feed sucks. Do any of you guys have that? Do any of you guys have that problem? I feel like my feed on YouTube sucks. Like, and it's apparently based off of my interests, but apparently not, okay? Apparently not. Like my feed, I feel like the algorithm doesn't understand me. My feed doesn't understand me, bro. It thinks I'm into stuff I'm not into. It's horrible. I know. You put a fireplace video in the background one time and your feed is ruined, dude. It's all fireplace videos and stuff. It's horrible. So anyways, I hate algorithms. I hate them. As a content creator, it's like my worst enemy. So now, thank you, Mega Pugzilla, for that sub in the 14 months. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. And it's one of the reasons why I kind of refused to go stream on YouTube for a long time, is because Twitch doesn't really have an algorithm like that. It's just category based. And I was kind of like a Twitch loyalist for that. And I was like, okay, well, I prefer that, because it's just, you go to a category, here's all the content creators, here's how many people are watching them. That's just it, right? But on YouTube, it's just, oh my gosh, that platform is just cursed by algorithms, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. All right, here's Hop Snorlax again. And the algorithms don't understand me. I don't understand them. They don't understand me. We don't get along. So that's my algorithm beef. But anyways, because I am a content creator that exists within the realm of algorithms, I have to try and play them. I just have to, right? PP up number 5. Let's go. I have to try and I don't use TikTok. You know, maybe that's my downfall. Maybe I should just embrace it. Maybe I should just embrace the dystopian future of algorithms ruling our world and just try to play them as best as I can. But I'm not on TikTok. PP up number 6. Belly bolts. But if I did ever start creating content for TikTok, I'm so mad at the algorithms, I'm ready to just like I'm ready to just say like whatever and just start kind of going Joker mode and just saying like whatever, I'll do it. Whatever. What if I did make some TikToks, okay? What if I did? What if I did? Just what if we did? Anyways, that's a nice card. Lily's Rabambi. You know, it makes me really scratch my head, because there's like videos that I create that I work really hard on, that I think ought to do well, like don't end up doing very well, and then videos that I don't work very hard on, like my top 5 pocket decks for 2025, get like 100,000 views. Like, I don't know, man. I guess So I guess I can't complain that like pocket content does really reasonably well on my channel, but then the stuff that I think ought to do well doesn't do as well. But I'm glad you guys like the video. I'm glad you guys like that toxic card video. That video is doing okay. It's okay. But I'm working on it. That's like, it's one of my goals for 2025 is to understand and to use algorithms. One of my goals for 2025 is to understand and use algorithms to my advantage better, which is not something that I have ever wanted to do with my career. I really don't like them, right? I really don't like the idea of just playing into the machine, right? And just saying like, oh, well, because that's not who I am. I like just kind of doing whatever every day, right? Whereas like the algorithms like you to kind of create very specific content for very specific audiences. I know. Algorithms, my boss, we all have bosses. I know. Yeah, but you don't like, I mean, how many of you don't like your boss? Stellar Wish Gaming says, I like the toxic card video, tattoo video, things outside the gameplay itself. And there's certainly a lot of people who do like my variety content, right? Because there's people who watch it for sure. But the algorithms don't like my variety. That's for sure. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good do I think Hotbox will be? Like what? In Gym Leader Challenge or in Standard? We want trainer tour behind the scenes vlogs. I don't even think I'm legally allowed to create that content. Yeah. But the thing is, for me, I'm no longer creating content with TCG Live. So like I've said that before on like my on my Discord. Yo, check that out. So we've got Iono's Kilowattrel. Let's go. Love this card. Such a unique artwork as well. I mean, just such a cool card, right? Is chibi the right word? Very chibi style. Is that correct? Is she eating a sandwich? I guess she is eating a sandwich, huh? Very cool card. Iono's Kilowattrel. Love it. It's a bit chibi. Then what would you call it? You wouldn't consider this chibi, then what is it? What would you call that? It's like very cute, cartoony style. Kawaii. All right, I guess. Extremely kawaii. And then we got a regular. Regular Iono's Kilowattrel there. But yeah, especially, you know, I'm done creating content with TCG Live. I'm kind of just over that part of my content creation arc. I love Pokemon cards so much, but like TCG Live it was kind of ruining the passion for Pokemon cards that I have, because I just didn't enjoy it anymore. But then also you kind of ask yourself like, okay, I'm 36 now. Am I going to create, am I going to be logging on to TCG Live to create silly deck on TCG Live, you know, every weekday between now and the time I'm 40? No, right? And the answer to that question is no. As a content creator, I have dreams and aspirations of creating more inspired kinds of content then I can create using a platform like TCG Live. So like I'm very happy and thankful with like that segment of my career. But going forward, it's like I just want to do other stuff. involving Pokemon cards that I've dreamed of creating for a long time. But I just can't, I can't afford the time and energy and resources to devote to the other content that I want to create, while also streaming. All right, we got Full Art Salamence EX, while also streaming, TCG Live 5 days a week. So that's just not what we're doing. I am going to be streaming tournaments, though. I mean, like, there's the huge Full Grip stage. I'm going to be streaming tournaments every Wednesday night and Thursday nights. We've got the Full Grip Standard League night is Wednesday night starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, and the Full Grip Gym Leader Challenge League night is every Thursday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. So that is going to be kind of a large part of what I'm doing. Which I'm really excited about. But that's cool. I'm glad that TCG Live exists for people to like practice for tournaments and things like that. And now that I'm not on like the World Championship grind either, it just didn't really make sense for me to continue streaming TCG Live 5 days a week, right? Like I'm not grinding for regionals or worlds like I was. And when I was grinding like that, it made a lot more sense for me to be doing it, right? Because there was some narrative there. Like the larger narrative of my channel was that I was, I was like kind of getting ready for the World Championships or whatever, right? But, I'm kind of changing, with where I'm at in my career and my involvement with this game. I really want to produce some special, unique videos that will be watchable for years and years to come, that really show my love of and passion for the Pokemon TCG, and not just about Standard, but about like why I love Pokemon cards in general. I want to create fun, personality driven content. That's something that like that I've been thinking a lot about, right? Because that to me makes stuff so much more watchable when it's not just about like the cards, but it's about the people and the cards. So that's kind of the direction that I see myself going. And a lot of what I'm going to be doing on the Tricky Gym Hideout channel is going to be personality driven content that is like focused on the people, with cards also involved, but definitely people focused. I just picked up a handful more GoPros, so I have like 4 GoPros now to do these kinds of like vlog style. Yo, we got another one of these. That's crazy. To do that kind of vlog style content that I really want to be creating, that kind of personality driven content. So I've got 4 GoPros now. I've got 3 cameras, 3 camcorders, and my DSLR. And apparently I can use my iPhone as a camera as well, which I'm using right now for my face cam. So lots of stuff to help bring the viewer in and focus on the whole experience, not just the cards, right? Because I found like creating content just about cards themselves has like a very, very firm ceiling, especially if you're talking about like standard format. Like on YouTube, like standard format videos, and I've talked about this quite a bit, but like standard format videos on YouTube have like an upper ceiling of about maybe 50,000 views now. I think like my most popular standard video since TCG Online shut down, right? Since TCG Online shut down. Because back with TCGO, I had a couple of standard videos that had 300, like, not 300, a couple that had 200, and a few that had 100,000 views. But since the Pokemon, another PP up, let's go. Since the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online shut down, the ceiling on standard content, including TCG Live, there's not a single TCG Live gameplay video on YouTube that has over 100,000 views. Not a single one. In all of the years that TCG Live has been in existence, there's not a single video. There's our first Hops Zacian EX. Let's go. So if you think I'm just being dramatic, like, no, I'm not. Okay, like the landscape has changed. Okay, the landscape of what I have done and the way that I create content has changed over the years. There used to be PTCGO. You used to be able to count on PTCGO to kind of like transcend into that more casual realm where, like, you know, it wasn't just like your sweaty tournament grinders watching PTCGO gameplay. You used to be able to, like, some casual viewers used to be able to watch PTCGO as well, or people that weren't necessarily into Pokemon cards. But there's not a single TCG Live gameplay video with over 100,000 views. I actually don't think that there's a single one with 70,000 views. I'm pretty sure that Little Dark Fury has like one TCG Live gameplay video with 60,000 views. I have a couple with 50,000 views. And that's it. So, like, basically, if you want to be a TCG Live creator, there's a way to do it. You just release TCG Live content every single day, and you just release the content. You just grind it every day. That's the way to be a TCG Live creator, is you grind it every day, right? Because you're not creating videos that get lots of views. You're just creating lots of videos that get between like maybe 15 and 50,000 views, right? That's what you're doing. So, so that's how, and so basically, as a content creator myself, I have to ask myself, do I want to create TCG Live content every day, or do I want to do something else? And for the last couple of years, I've been kind of like straddling both. I've been like, you know, well, I'll do some live content and I'll do some not live content, and I've kind of just been like not picking a lane. But now I'm finally like just at the point where I'm ready. You know, I'm ready to leave that chapter of my life behind and create content that I'm really passionate about. And that's going to come with like some recalibration, because I think a lot of viewers on the Tricky Gym channel got used to, you know, standard decks on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, or, you know, Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, and it's going to take, you know, there's going to be some growing pains as we kind of like get used to whatever this new normal for the channel is going to be. And I'm going to release a video talking about like all the updates that are going to be happening with the channel, as well as like the new studio space and the kind of content that I'm going to be creating and all that. Technically, a Hearthstone YouTuber released a TCG Live video with massive views, but I think it's an outlier. Okay, well, I didn't even know about that. I haven't found that. But I really don't think that there's not really a TCG Live like gameplay video with 100,000 views. Maybe there's a Hearthstone streamer who covered it, sure. And like that person might be viral and maybe it got some viral views. But like if you look by and large, like none of the TCG Live creators have like big view videos or anything like that. Yeah. Thank you, MUI 1B on Twitch. I appreciate that. But yeah, it's not, and really just thinking about it, like thinking about it, I might, like, even if it wasn't TCG Live, I still may have always gotten to this point in my career where I wanted to just focus more on the physical cards than the digital game. I probably was always going to get to this point, right? Probably. You know, I'm 36. I want to focus on producing content that I'm really proud of, and not just logging in every day and doing the exact same thing. Have I been hanging out with Azul? No. Why do you say that? Has Azul been having some feelings as well? That is a very cool swine up. Look at that. Wowee wow. Extremely handsome. I'm yapping a lot today. Well, yeah, that's what being live is about, is yapping, right? You put the camera on, you start yapping. And then you talk about whatever's on your mind. I got a lot of thoughts. I love thinking. Anybody else in the chat like to think? I love thinking. I've got so many interests. Another PP up. There's literally like 9 cards in this set. Yeah. It's true. Jason says, your recent videos like the 20 toxic cards and the best lightning deck matchup have been straight fire. I appreciate that, Jason. Thank you. I'm really proud of those. Like, I think the expanded challenge video between Jesse and I think like the top 20 toxic cards video, like, I think that stuff is really fun. The new pocket set goes live at 1 a.m. tomorrow. All right, is it 1 a.m. tomorrow night or 1 a.m. tomorrow morning? I can't believe we got a second Full Art Salamence. This is ridiculous, dude. Where's my Lily? Tomorrow morning, you sure? All right, that's hype. Thank you, Jesse. Well, that's what I was planning on doing. All right, Jesse's apparent. Brandon says you're fake news, Jesse, and that Brandon is saying that it actually goes live Thursday morning. Dude, okay, I'm actually kind of nuts with the Ends Reshiram though, okay? Because I've opened 3 of these bad boys, and apparently this is a nice card that people really want. So that's kind of hype. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll continue opening these in every single box. That's okay. There we go. That's cool. And we've got enough PP up to keep Ben's PP up for an entire month. They named the card Ends PP Up, bro. They did. It's not my fault. Don't blame me, man. I can't say it with a straight face. I can't. It's ridiculous. Why am I putting Enzoric in a sleeve? He doesn't need to be in a sleeve. How many Enzoric EX do we have? A 1, a 2, a 3. We've got 3. All right, we definitely need a playset of those at the very least. I think that Mammoth Swine is quite cool. Yeah. I do. How many Belly Bolt we got? 2 Belly Bolt? 3 Belly Bolts. Wow, we got 3 Belly Bolts. Use the... I'm not gonna use the gold one, guys. Come on now. All right, be reasonable. I guess I'll put the Iono. That is one of my best hits so far. I've got 4 with the gold one. I guess I do, don't I? Riffle shuffle the gold one. I know, it's not the error one though. Magearna, kind of a cool card when it's in the active spot. If you attach an energy to one of your bench Pokemon, heal 90 damage from it. Maractus. Look at that Maractus man. Very cool card there. Okay. Look at that. Look how crusty I'm getting. Do you see why we try to lotion up? This is ridiculous. These, man. These Midwestern winters have not been kind to my hands, man. They have not been kind. How am I supposed to be a hand model? How am I supposed to model my hands with this beautiful cardboard, huh? No. It's okay, Maractus. I only bent you a little bit. But yeah, so I've been doing a lot of thinking about what kind of stuff I'm going to be making, and a lot of thinking about the kind of content that I'm excited to create in the next year, the next 5 years, right? Because I'm in this for the long haul, all right? I'm not about to just like, I'm in this Pokemon TCG content game for the long haul. That's right. I'm a lifer, okay? I'm dedicated. I'm freaking committed, man. No, my gold Zoroark doesn't have the secret texture. No. No, it's the boring one. All right, we've got 3 lilies. Clefairy. I just want to open something fire. Like, I want to open like the Lily or like a Zacian. I can't believe we only have 1 Hop Zacian. That seems ridiculous. Like, I think we need more than that. But yeah, I'm at a point now where I'm like, I'm ready to kind of recalibrate everything. I'm making a brand new YouTube channel that's going to focus on casual content, and I'm going to release my competitive content on the Tricky Gym channel. So like when we do these gameplays, right? Like when I have Jesse over and we do a Journey Together gameplay, all that stuff's going to get edited up and put on the Tricky Gym main YouTube channel. But then like casual stuff, like if I had created the Tricky Gym Hideout channel, like I've got a whole bunch of ideas for casual stuff I want to create on the Tricky Gym Hideout channel, but that's gonna house that kind of stuff. And I've got lots of ideas. I've got a note on my phone just full of ideas for different kinds of series that I'm going to do there. All right, there's Enzorark EX number 4. So we've got a place out of those for the Enzorark deck. Very cool. Do I prefer the English packs? No, I prefer the Japanese packs. I do. I'm a big fan of the Japanese cards, Japanese packs, Japanese booster boxes. I think the Japanese booster boxes look nicer than the English booster boxes too. The thing I really don't like about the English booster boxes is that there's so much white space, right? Like the Japanese booster box, it takes the whole artwork, you know, and really incorporates the whole artwork to the front of the box. And the English booster boxes are like half white, all of them, which I just find to be I think that's ridiculous. How did the cube draft video perform? Pretty poorly. Yeah, that video was cool. That was a passion project of mine, but not great. I did see how they changed the English booster box a little bit, but still not like, still not a lot. It's still got tons of white space. The ultimate type deck videos go on the new channel. No, I think I'm going to keep those on. I don't know. I think I'm keeping those on the main channel because I've already started that series on the main channel. But if I were to do, like, we'll kind of see. I'm going to start because, like, Jesse is like a competitive guest, I would say, right? He's got a very competitive mind for the game, and when he plays, he's like very focused on winning and making the correct plays. So like Jesse is more of like a Tricky Jim main channel guest for sure, because even if we're playing like a made up format, Jesse's more of that. But I have ideas for the casual channel, and I think like the kind of stuff that Heather and I are going to create together is going to be really fun and have a casual lean to it. So yeah, you know, Jesse, you got top 4 at Worlds this year. Yeah, kind of a competitive guest, right? And that's great. That's great. The GLC conquests are, I mean, those are going to go on the live channel. Everything that I do live is still going to be like on the Joe, what's up, Miami Heatmore? Welcome. Thanks for being here. Everything that I do live is going to be on Tricky Jim Live. I mean, just like everything. So all my live stuff's going to go there. Because to me, that's like, that's where people who like my variety content and kind of just want to see everything that I do, those people are subbed up to the live channel. So Pig Chef drop on stream? No, Pig Chef doesn't edit for the channel anymore either, so I'm going to be doing that now. I'm doing all the editing now. Pig Chef is now editing for the Uncommon Energy YouTube channel. But, yo, Noibat. Very cute. Very cute. But no, so now editing will be a thing that I do. Now, so like that's something that I'm excited to kind of dive in and really start working on my editing techniques for my videos and things like that. We just had some disagreements about how things were going, is all. It's really not a big deal. But we did have some disagreements. He never obtained permission to use all of my footage in the Uncommon Energy videos like he'd been using. And then I asked him not to do that. And then he low-key told me I was being toxic. So then I was like, well, that's fine. You just don't have to edit for me anymore. And that's really the extent of it. It's not a big deal. But we just kind of had different, because they use lots of my footage in their videos. Like a lot. If you've ever seen one. And I didn't know that was happening. I didn't know that. And then when I did find out that like they were using lots of my footage in their videos, I was like, hey, that's not like something that I agreed to. Could you guys not? Yeah, so that's fine. I mean, it's just like it's just a thing, right? But I'm going to be editing my own videos now. So that is what that is. You feel me? But I've got nothing but the best wishes for Pig Chef. He's a very talented editor, and I am sure he will find lots of success. We had a great couple of years working together. You know, thank you, Miami Heatmore, for that sub. I appreciate it. Yo, thanks for being here. Got another Lily's Rabambi, but I'm really looking for another Hop Zashian. That would be great. Yes. Chase Mamba says, Pig Chef put footage from one of my friends who's a content creator and did not reach out or give credit. Yeah, I know. And that's kind of like, so, you know, I told Pig not to do that anymore, not to use my footage. And then he said he just uses everybody's footage without asking and without permission and doesn't feel any type of way about it. So that's why we parted ways. Because it was just like, we just don't see eye to eye on that, right? Yeah. Because to me, that's disrespectful. Right. Like, I'll use music from people in my videos, but only if they say that, like, content creators are welcome to use their music, right? And then footage, like, you got to be careful with footage. You can't just be ripping people's footage. They worked hard for that, you know? They invested a lot. It's not just like, you know, you could see the whole world as your oyster to rip like that, but, you know, that's going to come with real world consequences too. That is a pretty card right there. That is an absolutely gorgeous card. Wow. Belly Bolt Iono's Belly Bolt DX. Yeah, the crazy thing is that, like, I was hiring him to edit my stuff, and then he was taking my stuff and using it in other people's projects without asking. And, like, he didn't ask, and Chip didn't ask. Nobody asked, right? Like, nobody. Like, and this went on for, like, a year without me knowing. They were just using my stuff. So, like, anyways, yeah, that just, you know. Yeah. So, we've gone our separate ways. Did Chip and Azul know? Of course, it's their video. What do you mean, did they know? Yes, my hands are, like, in their videos. Yes. And then I reached out to Chip, and I was like, hey, bro, I didn't give you permission to do this. And he's like, I didn't think about it. All right. So, yeah. So that's what it is. Yeah. So that's fine. I'm editing my own videos now, and I'm excited to be doing that. And I think that I've kind of learned a lot through the entire process as well, right? And I'm excited for Pig. I mean, I feel like he's gained a lot of skills and has gotten very savvy as an editor and is very talented, right? And I think he's going to go places and he's going to be able to do whatever he wants. But yeah, just as far as like how we view the content and how we view each other's work, that like our visions were not aligned anymore. So no, it's not beef. It's just a thing. I got no hard feelings, but things got weird for me. To me, that's weird that someone else in the community is openly taking my work, like other big name in the community, openly taking my work without asking. Like that, it got weird to me. Yes, weird. Yes. For sure. Definitely strange. But, and I think with like, yeah, that's all I'm going to say on it. So, I need more Zacian. Do I have 2 yet? It's going to feel really bad if I don't have 2. Man, how is there only 1? How is there only 1, bro? How is there 1? Ah. But the way basically, at the end of it, the way that Pig Chef was taking my work and using it in other people's videos made me feel like he didn't respect my work, which is why we had to go separate ways. Because he wasn't showing respect for the time and effort and know-how that goes into getting high-quality tabletop footage, right? So yeah. Yeah, it was basically plagiarism, right? Because, like, I put my life into this, right? Like, I put my life into this stuff. And I take a lot of pride in it. No, Chip and Azul didn't ask to use my videos. No! No! That's crazy, because those are my friends. Like, man, that's crazy, bro. Like, why are my hands in your video, bro? Like, why are my hands in my pack openings and my deck builds? Why is all that in your videos, bro? Like, come on, man. I know you guys, like, you guys are my friends, man. So, yeah. Anyways. So that hurt my feels a little bit, but it's all good. You know, I reached out to Chip. Chip said he didn't think anything of it and that he would stop. So that was the big thing. Chip said he would stop. So that's, and he said he would go back and credit the videos where he used my stuff. So I do appreciate that. But but really, I'm more hurt that it was just happening for so long without thought. That kind of just, it just hurt my feelings for sure. Right. And it's like, we all have each other's phone numbers. We all text and stuff, like, you know, and it just is what it is. Yeah. So we've got another Iono's Belly Bolt EX. Let's go. Did I recognize it? Oh, we got another Iono's Belly Bolt EX. Wowee. Did I recognize it off the bat? No, I didn't. I mean, like, I hadn't seen any of the Uncommon Energy videos until, like, one of my mods pointed it out to me, actually, this month. I had not known that it was going on. But one of my mods pointed it out. Is this like just the full arts, or is there like, is this the highest rarity Iono's Belly Bolt EX, or is there another one? This is just the full art? It's a nice looking full art. The alt art is them hugging. That's right. Yeah, as far as full arts go, this is like nice. I have to say, it is pretty cool. There is a gold. That's right. Yes. How much other TCG content do I watch? Not any, actually. Right now. No, my feed is mostly skateboarding. It's like, my guilty pleasure on YouTube is Gifted Hater, dude. I think Gifted Hater's videos are freaking hilarious, man. Honestly, I find a lot of the Pokemon TCG content just kind of, it's not interesting to me. I create the content that I kind of like wish existed, I guess. There we go. There's another Iono. That's hype. But yeah, I watch skateboarding stuff on YouTube. I don't know. My feed sucks. Like I said, my feed just sucks, man. I log on to YouTube and I'm like, dang, bro, I don't want to watch any of this stuff. We got another Iono's Kilowattrel. That's cool. For me, like, okay, so if you want to know, my favorite Pokemon TCG content creator. Do you guys want to know who my favorite Pokemon TCG content creator is? I wonder if any of you guys can guess. Because it's very obvious in my mind, and I've been a fan of their work for a long time. None of you guys are gonna guess it. Another Enzork. No, the standard deck, like, I just quit making TCG live content. So you know that's not the content I'm passionate about. So I'm certainly not going to be like consuming any, right? I just quit that content. I don't like it. So you can pretty much cross out anybody who creates TCG live content. It's not that. Dash Ducks. I do like Purple Cliff stuff a lot. And I find myself getting very inspired by the kind of stuff that Purple Cliff makes. I really like, and but it was not Purple Cliff. It's not my favorite, but I do really like Purple Cliff stuff. Yeah. Thank you, Victor. Those 5 gifted subs to the community. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Victor Natty. 490 gifted subs so far. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. My favorite Pokemon TCG content creator is Water Pokemon Master. That's right. Poke Beach, guys. Poke Beach. The doy, I'm on there like every single day. You guys do not respect written content, that's for sure. WPM, dude. Throwback, he still creates content. What are you talking about? Yes. That's what I do. Well, I don't watch YouTube videos to get my information because reading is so much more effective. Reading is like the best way to get information. Yeah, the Poke Beach guy. Yeah, Water Pokemon Master owns Poke Beach. Yes, he's been doing Poke Beach since he was like 11. Yes. When I say content, most people think of live or YouTube. Sure, but content also includes articles, does it not? Are articles not content? Yes. Articles are absolutely content. Bro, trick question. It was not a trick question. Water Pokemon Master also does a podcast, though I'm not into podcasts either, though I do one. I like written news. That's how I consume my info. I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, what do I like Limitless TCG for tournament results. I go to Poke Beach for news. That's I do all of my content consuming is written. Even when I'm reading album reviews, I prefer to read an album review. I mean, the Needle Drop, he's cool, but like I much rather read an album review than listen to one. So yeah, maybe I'm a boomer, but like I'm a video and audio content creator who consumes all of his content in writing. It's Brandon says, I've got to be the least online content creator you've ever met and the Twitch creator who watches the fewest hours of streams. That's true. I don't really watch streams, and I don't really watch a lot of, like, sometimes at night when I get home, Natalie and I'll watch a YouTube video or two. I mean, I started out my content creation career as a writer. Who knows that? I know. People shocked that Paper TCG enthusiast likes to read. I know, right? My first... Whoa! Exactly. Yeah, Ben Morse put it perfectly. Water Pokemon Master is the TCG equivalent of Cerebi, community staple. I agree. Has been for years. I mean, just like, I don't think he gets nearly enough credit. Because to me, he's kind of like the Pokemon TCG content creation GOAT. Like, that dude like stays up in the middle of the night to get the news out as fast as possible. You've never heard of Water Pokemon Master? Have you ever looked at Pokebeach before? You've certainly read an article by him. I can almost guarantee it. Well, I look at Pokebeach every time you do on stream. Not one of those people. He is that people. That's not entirely... I guess like Justin Basil... Like, don't other people write articles for the front page? I thought Justin Basil sometimes wrote articles for the front page. But yes, he writes like every article. But I thought Justin Basil sometimes writes. The thing about Pokebeach is that it's faster than WASI. I mean, like, so for me, it's like I don't watch video news. Like, I don't watch CNN, I don't watch MSNBC, Fox, any of that. Like, I read the news, and I read... All right, we got 6 booster boxes left. We've opened half a case and gotten 1 Zacian. How is that possible? Well, that's what I'm saying. So I prefer, but some people prefer to get their news and get their information through video. I mean, that's great for me because, like, that I have a career out of making videos, not out of writing. But when I first graduated college, I mean, I was a photojournalist for a newspaper for 2 years. So I've worked in a lot of different forms of media. I was a photojournalist for 2 years, and I was a Pokebeach article writer. I was one of the very first article writers for Pokebeach. I was like of the very first class of Pokebeach article writers. But so I got into content creating in the Pokemon TCG. The first content that I dreamed of creating for the Pokemon community was written articles. That was my dream. When I first started, like, Pokemon cards, I thought I used to read everybody's articles, right? I was big into reading all the competitive articles, and I dreamed of being a competitive article writer myself. Then I won the St. Louis Regional Championships in 2015, and Water Pokemon Master reached out to me to start writing for Pokebeach because he wanted to get into doing articles. He reached out to me to start writing for Poke Beach after I won that regional. So then I wrote articles for Poke Beach for years. And I think there's probably a couple of articles that, like, I would say maybe 2 that are overlapped with my YouTube content creation as well. But once I started creating YouTube videos, it didn't make sense for me to holy smokes, we've got literally a play set of these guys, but no Zacians. Yeah. That's crazy. We've got a whole play set of these bad boys, though. Would I consider writing articles again? No. Because for me, I prefer to yap than to write. It is easier for me to just press live and start yapping. If I got something to talk about, just press live, start talking, right? That, to me, is so much easier than writing. Now, I like consuming written content, but I like creating audio-visual content, which is kind of funny space to be, I guess. But yes, that's how I work as a person. Do I think it's easier to produce content that I don't consume? I don't know. Sometimes I worry that I'm out of touch. Sometimes I worry that I'm out of touch as a content creator and that I don't know how to that I don't abuse the algorithms as much as I should because I don't live as much in the world that I create in, right? So sometimes I worry that it's actually a detriment to me. I do have that concern sometimes. So I don't know. That's something I think about. But yeah, I much prefer to create content this way. Because this is like my natural mode of existence. I mean, I also was a teacher for a while, right? So another PP up. I was a teacher for a while, so like the idea of kind of having a class and speaking in front of an audience, right? That also is very natural for me too. Yap is the passion, right? And that's the thing. That's probably like the teacher side of me coming in, right? The yap side. Getting to kind of well, here's the thing about article writing. Here's the thing. Is that, and the thing that I don't like about article writing is that we can get information out faster via video than we can via articles as a Pokemon community. And it feels like by the time an article is written, edited, and published, it's usually about old stuff. I actually am at the point where, like, I hate creating content that has an expiration date. And that's something that also makes me not want to create like TCG live content anymore, because all of that content has an expiration date. All the standard stuff that you make content on has an expiration date. Yeah, Snoopy, and that's true. I mean, like, written articles come out on breaking news like almost instantaneously, right? So like worldwide, there's not that much of a delay on written content. Like actually, like written content might be some of the fastest content produced on breaking events, right? So yes, like because you've got photographers snap a picture, right? And then wire it to the news station, and then the news station's got somebody who can type, 1,000 words a minute, and bam, it's up, right? So yeah. But as a kind of like single person operation, like if I were to make a video on tournament results, or if I were to type an article on tournament results, the video would be easier to produce. Right. So like when I got into creating competitive Pokemon TCG content, the videos were easier to produce and like could monetize themselves. Whereas like the articles, you have to have a subscription program, and then you have to have like someone who owns the subscription program agree to pay you X amount of money. Also, as a content creator, I just I am personally past the point. Well, you never want to say never, but at the point that I'm at, I feel like I don't want to create content that is I no longer want to create content that is paywalled, right? So that's kind of something that was like the biggest thing for me is I'm a YouTuber, I'm a streamer. If I write articles, if I write an article that someone pays to read, am I really going to be writing you an article about stuff that I'm not talking about on stream or on video? Like, no, because on stream and on video, I offer you all of my thoughts, all of them. So like, I didn't want to ever be in a situation where I was like, also as a content creator. So like, this is another thing. And it's another reason why I was never going to do like Metafy coaching or anything like that, is because as a content creator, I want to be casting like a wider, thank God. I want to cast a wider net, right? Like it's the same reason why I never did, why I stopped doing coaching, right? It's like, because anything that I would tell somebody in a one-on-one coaching lesson, I would tell you, if you just asked me a question in Twitch chat, I would just tell you the answer to that, for free during a live stream. And that's the kind of community that I want to have, right? And I feel like as a content creator, I feel like I'm constantly butting up against how much time I have. That's like the biggest blockade for a lot of things is like the 24 hours in a day, right? So like, how do I want to use those 24 hours that I have in a day to create content that will be meaningful to the most amount of people? To me, writing articles and coaching were things that I used to do, but I felt like I was reaching far fewer people than I could reach by doing those. So and ultimately I felt like by doing stuff like, because even I used to do walled content on Patreon too, but it was like I felt really bad spending time creating content for a handful of people when I'm like, if I'm putting my all into something, I really I want everybody to see it, right? So that's kind of where I'm coming from as a content creator. Like if I put all of my effort into something, I want everyone to see it. I want everyone to be able to see it, regardless of their budget or whatever. Would I ever consider teaching again? I don't even think I would consider having a desk job, like a job again. We got another Hops Wooloo right here. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I've had that thought. Like, I pretty much, yeah, I pretty much never want to work like a real job ever again. So you can bet I am going to invest. Oh, let's freaking go! Yes! Yes! Thank you. Thank you, Lily's Clefairy. Now I don't have to have a real job again. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Clefairy. You're going to feed my family for a week. That's right. Let's freaking go. Lily's Clefairy EX. Centered pretty well. Maybe not flawlessly, but yeah, centered well, though. Beautiful card. Oh, yeah. That is the most expensive card in the set right there. Awesome. Now, I really want another... It's slightly... I think this side is slightly thicker than this side on the centering. Like, I'm talking a millimeter. I mean, it's really nice. It's not like miscut, but it's like a millimeter. Yeah. Just snip it. So true. So true. Yeah. Just get me one of those. Is it really $500 raw right now, Brandon? No. I always say that's actually a pretty big... about $500 right now. Sheesh. I always say that, yeah, that bad boy's getting listed tonight. Sorry, Lily. Now, if anybody is interested in picking up any of the cards that I have opened in today's opening, I do have my very own TCG player account. That's right. Tricky Jim. Where I list my Japanese cards that I don't need for my decks, right? All the extras. So, if you want to own a card from this very opening, you can check out my my TCG player store. Not the hell site. Listen, I know, okay? I know. I don't love TCG player, okay? It's a necessity. Unfortunately, it's what we got. Neubet. It's just the best way for, because I do these Japanese openings, right? So, like, the best way to, to get rid of the cards is honestly through TCG. Now that TCG player has a, Luna says, if I buy the Clefairy, will you sign it? Well, heck yeah, duh. You can put in the shop notes, right? Yeah, now that TCG player has Japanese listings, it's just the easiest way for me to off the cards that I open. Well, chat, I know. The worst part is people still list the Japanese cards in the English setting. I know. Infuriating, actually. Infuriating. We've opened two of the most expensive cards in the set, have we not? I guess there's the Iono, right? So we didn't hit one of the crazy Ionos. But I guess I need I need another Zacian, though, so that's what we're still... We've got all the ends PP up we could possibly want. But I've only hit 2 Zacian, so... That's like the... That's the kind of cringe thing about the opening so far. But there's been a lot to love about this, so that's fine. This is booster box number 8, though, so I mean, like, we've gone through quite a bit of this. Do we need more than 2 Zacian? I don't know. Don't you think 3 sounds like a good number to have? Personally, I'm thinking like 3. There we go. Right there. Zacian. See, 3 feels nice. I feel like we can build the hops deck with 3 Zacian. There's 12 boxes in a case. Well, I feel like the Ionos card's got to be in these bottom boxes, though. But we've already got the most expensive card in the set. We've already got the Gold N as well. Gold N Zoroark. And we've got pretty much everything that we need to build all the decks now. This has been a fun opening, for real. Yeah, definitely putting some of these away in the sealed closet for sure. I think this set has a lot of upside potential, because it's got Iono and Lily in it, right? Like, Iono, Lily, and N. I mean, if Hop, just make Hop like anybody else, and the set is infinite. But they had to dumb the set down just a little bit. You know, they couldn't have all 4 of the... What's the sealed collection look like? It's growing. I mean, it's growing for sure. Like, imagine if it was Cynthia. That's what I'm saying. Like, Chef, you're right. If it was Cynthia, like, lights out, right? If Hop was like Cynthia or Skyla. Yeah, this... Volcanion. Yeah, I feel like we kind of have all the cards we need. Two more packs. The Rocket, I know. The Rocket set, dude, I don't know if you guys are ready for how absolutely insane I'm going to go for the Rocket set. I'm very, very, very excited about it. Yeah, I'm not like personally, I'm not super big into the trainers Pokemon. I think they're just okay, but the Rockets Pokemon, the glory of Team Rocket. And I think that's a perfect way to end this thing, don't you? I think so. We'll go out with a big dub, huh? The gold Iono's Belly Bolt EX. That's pretty good, huh? That's pretty good. I think we're set. Yup. That's nice. Pretty good box. Dang, dude. Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. I mean, we got, dude. Look at that. I mean, if you told me when I got started that we were going to end with like these 3 cards, then I'd say, okay, we did pretty good. Yeah, I'd say we did all right. We did okay. We did okay for sure. That is awesome. That is awesome. So I think we've got everything that we need. Let's take a look. Got lots of Iono's belly bolts, which you can do with like the Kilowattrel. You could do, what is it? Is it like Voltorb? Is that really what we're doing in the Kilowattrel Iono's belly bolt deck, right? Oh, and the Ends Reshiram's. Oh yeah, we got 4 of those. Yeah. That's right. 4 Ends. We got a playset of Ends Reshiram. Playset of Ends Reshiram art rares. Like, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. And we've got 2 of the full art Iono's belly bolts, which is nice. We've got all the Clefairy we need. All right, what about Mamoswine? Did we get enough Mamoswine? Got to make sure that we got enough Mamoswine here. Let's switch cams. Got to make sure we got enough Mamoswine to build the Mamoswine deck. How many Mamoswine EX do you think are in the Mamoswine deck? We got plenty of PP up. I know everyone in chat was worried we wouldn't have enough PP up, but we got plenty of PP up. Plenty, 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 plenty. Look at all that. $13. It's ridiculous. Okay, 4, 7, and Zork seems like plenty. Cool. 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 Noibit. 1 Mamoswine. Gosh, got these full art Salamans, dude. Ugly. Talk about an ugly card. 1 Swinub. 2 Mamoswine. Three Mamoswine. I don't know. You think you need? Probably need 4 Mamoswine to make the Mamoswine deck, huh? 3. I guess 3 is fine. It's not gonna die, right? Like, it's not supposed to. 3 is probably fine. I'm sure it's probably 3. I can't think of a lot of decks that play 4 stage 2s. Yeah, you play other stage 2s for sure, for sure. We got our Articuno. I'm happy with that for sure. All right, what if we open like one more? Last one. All right. What about an encore box? All right, 3. That's like a really healthy number to save.
one more. Because there's still like we could hit like. Think of all the hits we could hit. Yeah, think just think of the hits, Well, let's go. Boop. All right. For the content, you feel? Think of imminent regret. It's fine. Nothing wrong with a little imminent regret. You guys never did anything that you regretted? I know. What if we get the misprinted Zork, dude? What if? What is this pile here? Cool stuff. It's a cool stuff pile. It's Iono's pile. Where's my end stuff go? Oh, here it is. End stuff. Hop stuff. Okay. Yeah, what if we get the misprint Zoro, dude? You guys didn't even think about that. What if we hit the misprint Zorak? What if we what if? What if we hit the Iono card? What's the secret art Iono? Is the regular secret art Iono is worth more than the gold one? Is that the case? Got a nice Lily's Rimbambe. Or what about another full art Salamence? I know, right? Just like what if? I don't want another full art Salamence, dude. Full art Brock coming in with his steel chair. I don't want a full art Brock, man. Where's my stack of crap? All right, yeah, sorry, Volcanian. You go in the stack of crap. Yo, all right, I didn't have him yet. That if nothing else, we got Enz Zorua, and he's cute. He's a cute little guy. Yeah, that's cool. This is my first time seeing this little guy. Oh, that's the ETB promo? Cool. Oh, I have not seen a Furret yet, so we could also rip a Furret. That would be cool. I saw the Furret is like photorealistic or something. Like kind of looks real. More PP up for N. Another Salamence EX to the trash pile with you. Yes. All right. Another big dub. We got Mamoswine number 4. There we go. Play set of Mamoswine. Let's go. So now just in case I want to play 4 Mamoswine in my Mamoswine deck, I can. Another Hop Snorlax. Yeah, somewhat concerned about the power level of the Hops Pokemon for Gym Leader Challenge, but you know what? That's just what it is. You know, what can you do? I don't design the cards. If Pokemon wants to print cards that are stupid powerful, that's their prerogative. Hopzashi in number 4. Let's go. We got a playset of those now. Okay, all right. Things are really rounding out. More PP up. Item lock Tyranitar. Do you guys think this thing's actually playable? Probably not, right? Because it has to be a stage 2 Pokemon in the active spot. I don't think it's playable, yeah. It's not playable so confidently. Christian asks on YouTube, do I think Zora could be a tier 1 deck? Sure. Seems pretty good. I mean, it also, like, I'm curious, are they done printing, like, these guys' Pokemon? Are they done printing Ends Pokemon? Will there be any more Ends Pokemon or Hops Pokemon or Iono's Pokemon? Or are they done? Yo, we got the Furrets? Dude, this box was super worth it. Look at that. The photorealistic Furret, dude. Yes. I'm just saying, this box was worth. I actually do keep and collect. So, like, I keep one of every one of the art rares for myself. That's what I've got. Like I've got a huge binder of Japanese art rares, not the EXs, just the normal guys. So I collect these for myself. So I'm actually really excited that we got the Enzurua and the Furret there. That's awesome. Yeah, I have this suspicion that, like, they might eventually do every single Pokemon as an art rare. That's my prediction. I know they've already doubled up on some, but, like, I don't know. Like, what if they did? Like, what if they do, though, right? Like, what if they make an art rare of every single Pokemon? That would be a really cool binder to have, wouldn't it? I think it would. All right, there's a secret rare. So right now I'm just kind of like, I just collect them. But what if they do? There's a secret rare in these bottom 2 packs. Why does it keep being the last card in the... Brotad. Ends Joltik. Ends Darumaka. You know, he's kind of sick, actually. That's dope. I did not know that this card was even in the set. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. It's not a full art, so that's fine. That's fine. Yo, Salamence? No way. This card is a Salamence. Okay? People like Salamence. He's got a 300 on him. Yeah, this card is cool, dude. He's got a nice texture, nice artwork. Yeah. This card is fire. This card is cool. This card is cool. For sure. The full art would have been terrible, because I already got 2 of those. But this card, another secret rare, yeah, we'll take it. That's sick. That's going to look awfully nice on the TCG Player Store. All right. That's going to wrap it up for the opening. I've got a lot of video editing I've got to work on. Okay, I am working on the fighting challenge between Jesse and I, our fighting all-star challenge. So I'm working on that. And then apparently tomorrow, the TCG Pocket set is not going to be out yet. So that was what I was originally planning on doing tomorrow. But it looks like that stream needs to get kicked back to Thursday. So tomorrow, let's just go live tomorrow, and yeah, I heard these are what the streets are saying, and the streets are Brandon my mod. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So tomorrow I do want to go live though, and I do want to go live, and at the very least, why don't we just start building decks out of these cards so that Jesse and I can play them next Wednesday, right? So, of course, Incroyable, of course. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be a really chill vibe stream. Like, I'm thinking, let's just, I'll bring in my standard cards, and we can start building post-rotation decks, and kind of just like, yeah, we'll spitball, we'll think about like a live deck building stream. Yeah. We could do that. First hideout vid? No, you guys have no idea. The first hideout, it's going to be, the hideout channel is going to be another level, okay, of casual. Like, yeah. It's going to be sick. Yeah, so tomorrow is just look at decks and yap. I'm also going to rope you guys in to helping me build a, hold on, I'm going to switch to my other cam. Tomorrow, I'll also rope you guys into helping me think of, oh no, I've got two face cams. Oh, lordy. That was a pretty good showing for my, gotta say, that was a pretty good showing for my phone, though. My phone was the face cam for that entire opening, so that was kind of cool. But yes, tomorrow I'm going to rope you guys in for helping me build the Grass All-Star Challenge deck as well. I think that'll just be a very fun stream. So we'll go live. We'll talk about, what time will I go live? I'm predicting about 10 a.m. Eastern time. That's the goal. So I'm thinking we'll go live. We'll start kind of piecing together decks, and we'll look at Japanese lists as well, see, what Japanese players are doing with the new cards, and then we'll kind of piece together our own lists in preparation for post-rotation standard with Jesse next Wednesday. That's coming up next Wednesday. Also, make sure to check out fullgripgames.com. We've got the huge $4,000 cash doubleheader event happening for Journey Together at the end of March. So that is happening. You can reserve a spot now on fullgripgames.com. It's March 29th and March 30th. If you want a chance to participate in a $1,000 cash Gym Leader Challenge event that is happening Sunday, March 30th here in Akron, Ohio at Full Grip Games. We've also got a $3,000 post-rotation Journey Together event happening on Saturday, March 29th. So this is going to be the first opportunity for anybody to play our new Journey Together post-rotation formats on a competitive cash awarding level. So that is that's going to be really exciting, and I can't wait for that. And hopefully anybody who is able checks that out and makes the trip out. Should be a great time. So yes, I'll be live tomorrow. We'll talk about decks. I'll have you guys help me brainstorm for the Grass expanded challenge I'm doing with Jesse next week as well. And we'll look at tournament results from Japan and all that, and just kind of
just kind of, Pokemon cards and chill. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for all the subs and for the viewership. I appreciate it immensely. I'll be back tomorrow. See you guys then. Goodbye.